What do you feel is one key ingredient when it comes to building success?
Well, I think you just mentioned the biggest one is you need to know what it looks like. You need to define it. For me, success is feeling happy. That's it. If I'm feeling any kind of positive emotion, like I'm feeling content, I'm feeling good, that's success for me. And I actually believe that drives maybe 100% of human behavior. We want to feel better. That everything we do is just designed for that. We think money will do it. To some extent, it might. But if you're, here's an aside, but if you're choosing your goals for 2021, don't start with what you want to achieve. Start with how you want to feel. At the end of the year, here's how I want to feel. So what do I need to either have in my life or probably more likely be doing to be able to feel like that? And then we work backwards. You get your goals out of that. So success for me, if I'm feeling like right now, I'd call it success because my head feels pretty good. My body feels a little bit crunchy, like it could use some yoga, but generally I'm happy with how I feel in my body and I'm having a good time talking to you. That's success for me. So once you know what it looks like, you can work backwards and work out what you need to be doing. I'll give you an example on that. When I did this visioning process and I worked out, I want to feel lit up and inspired and my heart open. That's what I want to feel as much of the time as possible. The answer was I need to be coaching more and training more. Because when I'm coaching someone, helping them put those puzzle pieces together and they walk off and their life gets better, that's a win for me. So I was like, all right, how do I get more coaching and more training in my life and then work backwards from there?
Yeah, I was just writing down, how do you want to feel today? Because I like that. I hadn't heard it quite that way. And it's a question that the way that you phrased it, it's something I want to bring to our dinner table and just say, hey, how do we want to feel tomorrow? How do we want to feel today? And I think that that conversation go into a lot of different realms, but it sounds like a simple question, but I don't think we do it.
Yep. And one way to break this down is the what channel versus the how channel. So the what channel is what you're doing. So say you and I got on a co-working call and I'm like, what are you going to do, Brandon? You're like, all right, the next 2 hours, I'm going to crank this out. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do the next 2 hours. That's the what channel. That's what you're going to do. The how channel is how you're going to be, who you're going to be as you're doing it. So sometimes one of my co-working friends or colleagues or clients will say, all right, what energy are we going to bring to this? How are we going to be? And one thing I like to bring is enjoyment. I'm going to enjoy this next hour. I'm going to enjoy, I just got my ass kicked by my landlord for something I did wrong. And had I been present to the how channel, I could be like, I'm going to do this call and I'm going to enjoy it. Or I'm going to come from service during this call. That's how I'm going to do it. And I think I would have had a better call if I'd been present to the how channel.
Yeah.